Getting free cruise offers by playing craps on a cruise. Oh, look, you can't even see my cruise ship right there. I'm gonna put it right here. Top view. So anyway, we're gonna start. This is a strategy that I use for doing playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise. So subscribe if you want to know more. But we're gonna start with $1,000. Now, we're gonna use this $1,000 and we're willing to risk this $1,000 so that we can earn a cruise that's worth between $2,000 to $4,000 because it is a free cruise for 2 people. So you get a free cruise for 2 people whenever you win a cruise. And so we're going to use $1,000 to try to win a cruise that's worth $2,000 up to $4,000 or more. So the way we do it is, of course, we're going to have $1,000, but we're going to go big right now. And we're going to go $100 on the don't pass. Now, on the come out roll with this, it loses on 7-11, it wins on 2-3, and it pushes on the 12 when the puck is off. All right, who we got there? Dexter, what's up? Dexter's in the house. So I'm just rolling out Light in the Darkness. We have a Facebook group called Holy Roller Cruising Club. So there's some people in the group that are sharing their stories. Like some people, they're winning free cruises, which is awesome. They're winning 2 free cruises based on this strategy. In one cruise, they're winning 2 because they're getting over 2,500 points by playing craps on the cruise. And it's all about average bet and time at the table when you play. And so we use a hybrid system that has more money on the table, but also protects your money. This is the big risk. The come out roll is the big risk. And so if you want to learn and see how to win cruises and free cruise offers by playing craps, this is the way that I found to get the most points very quickly, even quicker than slots and using less money than slots. So here we go, $100. Now this is the big risk because a 7-11 would lose here. So let me just count the ways. There is 6 ways to make a 7, and there's 2 ways to make an 11. So there's 8 combinations of the dice that would lose when that puck is off. But all you have to do is get past this one roll, and then you're pretty close to being guaranteed to break even, and I'll show you what I mean. So let's see. One free cruise on my last, and would not have done it without this guy. Thanks, Dexter. That is awesome. All right, let's see if we could get past the 7-11 on a come out roll. So the dice get passed. There's 5 dice. The shooter chooses 2 of them, and they take the other 3 away. Now, if I was rolling the dice, I would still be playing right here. This is actually the best bet once you get past the come out roll, because let's just roll it and I'll show you what I mean. Let's see if we could get past the 7 and 11 on this roll. So I'm going to use a dice set just to be consistent with my rolls. I'm going to throw them from right here, and the dice set that I'm going to use is going to have a 1 on the top with a 2 and a 3 and a 1. So this would be called the 1, 2, 3, 1 set. Now some people say it's all random, and I think that's fine. I'm just trying to be consistent for probability's sake. I don't think I'm going to get a 4 or a 10 or a 3 or an 11, because that's see, if the dice stay like this, there's a 4, there's a 3, there's a 10, there's an 11. So let's see, just, the randomized, that alligator wall they call it, with those diamonds back there. That's what randomizes the dice. So let's see. See what kind of roll I could get. And it is a 9, okay? So the point is 9. So we got past the 7 and 11 now, okay? Now the 7 actually wins this bet, and this bet loses, so it's a two-part bet. This bet loses if the 9 is rolled. So we took the 7 away from the casino, and we made 9 a bad number. However, we have $100 here. So let me take $100 out of my rack and show you. I'm going to get 3 green, and I'm going to get 5. So these are $25. These are $5. 5 red. So this is $100. So what I would like to try to do is, let's say we do a 5, 6, and 8. And let's say we do $10 in the field. And let's just rack this. So right here we have $95. And right here we have 100. So if the 9 rolls, we'll win 10, but we'll lose the 100. So that's a difference of $90. This is what's called an iron cross system. And so this $10 wins on every number except for the 5, 6, and 8. So this would win 10. These would win 35. So that's a difference of a quarter, or $25. And then this would win on the 7. So if the 7 came before the 9, we would lose all this, but we'd win 100. So we would, if you saw that, but we got a 7 out and we won our 100, but we lost the money that was out there. So, all right, let's see. Hitting the casino tonight to play craps. I need some help. All right, so most casinos, like I wouldn't play this at the casino, although it is a good system for hedging, but you win slow and you lose slow. But what makes it really good on a cruise is when I had the $100 here and the $100 out there, that's a $200 average bet. And your average bet plus time at the table is how many points you get for a free cruise. So with a $200 average bet, if I played this for 1 hour, I would have, on average, I'd have 200 points. And so if I played for 4 hours, that's 800 points. You need 1,200 points to get a free cruise. So I could play 2 sessions and have a free cruise, pretty much. Either 3 or 4 hour sessions, okay? And it goes by really fast. Let's see if we could get past the come out roll again. That was a 7 out. So we're gonna do another come out roll. And here we go. So again, I'm gonna set the dice. So subscribe if you wanna learn more about how to win and earn cruises by playing craps on a cruise. I'm gonna do the same set, the 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, and so that would be called the 1, 2, 3, 1 set. And so I'm just setting it mainly for probability, just for consistency. So let's see if I could get no 7, no 11. A 2 or 3 would win right here. Let's see if we can get that. That would be awesome. And it is a 5. Okay, so we got past that. So this would have lost on a 7-11, but it didn't. So it's a 5. Okay, so how would we do the 5? The way we do the 5 is, again, we have 100 here, so we could put 100 out there. So let's get 100 again, and we're going to do 100 like this. Now remember when it was the 9? The 9's probably the worst number because it has to be open or uncovered the entire time until you get your first hit. But remember, our default setting would be like this, and then $10 here. Well, we already have 25 right there. So we're going to go ahead and rack this again. So we have 95 here. If we get a 7 right now, we'll make $5, okay, because we'll win 100, but we'll lose 95. If we make a 5 right now, we're actually going to lose the field, and we'll get paid 35. So the difference would be $35. So we'll actually lose, if we hit the 5 right now, we would actually lose $65. So this is so you had one roll risk right here, and now you have one more risk roll. Now, some people would say, hey, why not just go in for another, if we go in for another $10 or another 5, because this would be 5 over. So we'd be over by 5, meaning we have 105 out here and 5. There's what's called hopping bets, and we could hop the 5, which means, and usually it's over here, which you could say, hey, give me $5 on the 2-3 if the 2-3 rolls, and give me $5 on the 4-1 if that rolls. Now, if we get a field number, that's just going to break even. If we get a 6-8, we'll get 25, but we'll lose 20, so the difference is 5. So for this one roll, we can mitigate that back-to-back number, you know. So let's see if that happens, and so we'll do that. And so let's see if we could get, so this is, I usually don't do this. I was just showing you because this pays $80 and this pays $35. So if the 5 comes right now, we'd actually, let's see if it happens, and then we could talk about what we would make. Let's see if we can get a 6 or an 8 though. There we go. And it's a 3, craps 3. And so that just means that we lose the hop bet and we go here. So again, our average bet, so look, we could go back up with the hopping, and our average bet is $205. So $205 is our average bet. Now you might say, well, because you're playing the don't pass and the 5, wouldn't they like cancel out those bets? If they cancel out your average bet, they would cancel out the 5. Okay, so they would cancel that. Mainly, they wouldn't give you credit or points for it because you're playing this. Now, if you play 100 here and 100 on the here, they would definitely zero that out. But so here, it would be like $180, you know, that we'd have out here. So we'd still get pretty good average bet right now. All right, so we're going to do that same set. We still have the 5s hopping. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we did get a 5. Okay, so the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to take the field, and then they're going to take the don't. Okay, so that happened. Okay, then we're going to get 35 for this 5, and then the 2-3 is going to lose. Then we're going to get paid what they call 80 and down. So it pays 15 to 1. So here's the money that we've won. So we got 100 right here. That covers that. And then we have 15. But remember, we had 20 out there, right? And an extra 5. So meaning, remember we had an extra $5 out there, right? So if you can see, we actually broke even because we were hopping the 5s. So I don't know if that makes sense. Because we had the 95 plus 10 over here is 105. And so we won 115, but we did lose the field, and then we got it back. So anyway, that's that. Okay, so puck goes off. We broke even, and we had that large average bet out there. So pretty good, yeah? I hope so. I hope it's good. You got it? All right. We're going to see if we can get past this. This is puck is off, so these bets are off. This wins on 2-3, loses on 7 and 11. Let's see if we can get past no 7, no 11. Here we go. And we haven't really made any money yet. We're just breaking even. Let's see what happens. Here we go. If we did another 15, there's 100 here. Here's 100. So if we do this 5 here, we could take this and use a hard 8, and that will pay 45. So that kind of one of the combinations of the 8 will be covered. Let's see. Now we don't necessarily want an 8. We would love a 5 or a 6 right now. Let's see if we could get it. And if we get an 8, we hope that it'll be a hard 8, because that would be great. I I mean, we'll still close to break even. But you notice after one roll, you're breaking even pretty, you know, but you got to get past that first roll. Here we go. Let's see what happens. 7. Oh my goodness. 7. All right, here's a good, how many have ever seen, oh, I even forgot to mark the 8. Okay, so that got marked, then the 7. That's called a 0.7 out. So let's count it up. So all this would be taken, right? And look, it's $100. So we would get paid 100 and we would lose that 100 on a 0.7 out. So 0.7 out is pretty common, but what's really cool is we didn't lose any money. And it's because we're risking on one roll. And so that's the way to think about it. When you think about the don't pass versus the pass, like say we put $100 here, like I said, they would just zero this out, so this doesn't make sense. You would actually lose 100 if a 12 rolled right here, because this is a push on a 12. But here you have the advantage on the first roll, and then you have the disadvantage on every other roll, and it's a contract bet, so you can't pick it up, you can't move it. This, you're risking, you're at the disadvantage on the first roll, but then you have the advantage on every other roll, okay? So let's see if we could get past it again. Let's see if we can get past the come out roll again. All right, here we go. We're gonna do that same dice set for consistency and see what happens. So that dice set is, that I use is the 1, 2, 3, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1. And so it has a 4, it has a 3, it has a 10, and it has an 11. So hopefully we get like a 3. That would be great. A 2 or a 3. Let's see what we get here. And it's a 9. 9. Again on the 9. So we got past it like how many times already? 4 times. So that's good, right? All right, here's our 100, and we know we're going to go here, 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 and we're going to go here, and then we have here. Why don't we do that? Throw in an extra $5 like we did last time, and hop the 9. So now we're playing for $5, and we got the 6-3 and the 5-4, and that will pay $80, and so 80 plus 10 would be $90. So we would still lose $15 if we got a 9 right now. But we want a 5, 6, or 8. But to have, you know, over $200 on the table and have a risk of getting your money back, losing $5 or losing $15, that's a great way to play craps, I would say, because that's the way I play. I don't want to lose. Don't want to lose my money. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get a 5, 6, or 8. That would be best case scenario for us right now. Here we go. And it's a 5. There we go. We got a 5. This rolled. It was a 5. 2, 3, 5. Okay. So what that is that means these hopping bets came down. We lost them. And this one we lost, but we get paid on the 5. We get paid 35. That gives us enough to go back here and here. So again, if the 9 hits, it's going to pay $10 here and 35 here, but we would lose 100. So this is part of our winnings. So we would actually have 50, 75, 80. So right now we would lose $20. And if you counted that $5 over there that we lost, that's $25. All right. But still, to have 200 out here, this is what it would have paid. So I'm gonna put that back. All right. Let's see if we can get another 5, 6, or 8, and then that would be great. How about that? We're gonna do that same set. And let's see, let's check the, oh, is the video freezing up a little bit? Sorry about that. All right. Hey everyone. Thanks for being here. Let's see what we could do on missing that 9 again. We're not gonna hop it this time because we got the 25 out there. Let's get a 5, 6, or 8. That would be great. Let's do it. Ah, 7 out. Man. All right. So 7 out. So again, there goes that money. But I usually just leave this here just to show you. We get that $100 refund. Think about it like that. On a 0.7 out or just a short roll, you get a little refund there. Okay, so let's put it back there again. All right, so I'm gonna change this out for a black chip here. So $100 on the don't. And some people would say, what about, we missed this like how many times? 4 times, maybe 5 times we didn't get caught on the 11 or the 7. Like if you did $100 here, $10 on the yo pays 150. And if you really wanted to bet the yo, whenever you're betting these, I always recommend to bet like this as well. So then if it's a 4, 9, or 10, we would win this bet back. So this would probably be the first hedging that I would do before I hop 7. I would probably hop the 11 hop the 11 and have a field bet for a 4, 9, or 10. Now a 4, 9, or 10 would be awesome. So let's roll this. What do you guys think about this come out? Come out like this with $20. So 5, 6, and 8. So 7, 5, 6, and 8, which is most of the combinations of the dice, would be a bad number right now. 11 won't hurt us though, and a 2, 3 would be great. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Can we get? We got past the bad number like 4 times. Can we do it for a 5th? Oh, we're doing it for a 5th time. Can we get a yo right now? That would be great. Let's see what happens. And it is an 8. Oh my goodness. So it's an 8. So that means we lose $20 off the bat. Oh my goodness. So the thing is, now remember, right now, because it's $100 and we lost 20, I'm only putting out $80. And the reason why I'm only putting out $80 is because I already lost 20, right? And so let's mark the 8. And let's do a 6 and a 5, okay? Then let's get this with nickels instead. And we'll do a $10 field. Now we have $15. Now instead of getting a $12 8, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a hard 8 right there. Let's just do a hard 8 for 10, and let's pull back 5. There we go. So if a 7 comes, we'd win $5. How about that? All right, let's see what happens here. How's the stream going? Is it flowing now? All right. Hopefully it's not freezing up or anything. All right, here we go. No 8, and if it comes, it has to be hard. That would pay $90, but we'd lose that one. So this is scary land. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a 5 or a 6, 5 or 6 shooter, and it's a 10. Okay, a 10. So that wins $10 in the field, and it's not quite enough to get the 8, but we could just start racking a little bit, so that we wouldn't lose that much if the 8 came. So, $90 or so, because we put 15 over here already. So it does take some management, some bankroll management and math and counting while you're doing this, just to make sure that you're not overbalanced. We are a little bit overbalanced, but not that much. To have $200, playing $200 this hand and getting all the points for a free cruise, but only losing $20 or $30, that's great, right? But having potential to win a lot. Let's see if we can get a 5 or a 6. And it's a 5. There we go. I like that. I like that. All right. So that will pay a difference of 25. And so remember the 5 and the 10 that I put over here? I'm going to grab one more 5 so that I could go back here. Then I'm going to go up here for 30. All right. So 25 pays 35. So if the 8 hits now, it would pay 35 plus the 50. So there's $60. So I would have 40. I would lose 40. But I put 10 over here, so I'd lose 30. But if it comes, hopefully it's a hard 8. Okay, that would happen if it got paid. Okay, if we actually hit it. So let's go back. Now we got the 8. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. All right. Who is that there? John? Thanks, John, for letting me know about the... So I'm just rolling out the iron, the iron cross with the light in the darkness version. Now, you can, if you have a system that you like to use, I'm just doing the iron cross. The light in the darkness version is just whatever you have on the don't pass, that's what you play. So if we were going to do squeeze play with like 66 inside, I could put $75 here or $65 here and play like that, you know, as well. Let's see if we could get a 5 or a 6 again. That would be great. 8, hard 8. Oh my goodness. So the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to take this and they're going to take that. Okay. Now, if this happened to me and it was a hard 8, I would say and down because that pays $90 or it pays 100 and down. So I'm going to get that 100 back right there. Then I'm going to get $35. Okay, $35. The puck will go off, and then I will just rack that up. Now we did lose a little bit of money there because remember we had that $20. So anyway, we're gonna see now, and I started with 1,000. So right before I'm done, I'll count this up and see where we're at with our bankroll. So I started with 1,000. There's 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're actually up right now. We're actually up on our bankroll. So anyway, all right, here we go. Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like we're up with all those come outs. But, you know, sometimes, you know, you want to reevaluate and see where you are. We still have missed 5 times. We missed the come out 7 and 11. Do we want to miss it? Do we want to risk it again? Well, you know how, like I said, if you put 10 here, it would pay 150. Well, if you hop the 7s for 10 each, that's $40. And if you do that twice to hedge, and that's 80, you do that 3 times and you spent over $100 trying to protect this, you know? So anyway, why don't we just do that again? We'll do the 11 and we'll do the field. Let's hope for a 4 or a 10. 2, 3 would be great. And 11 won't hurt us, but that number will. The bad number will hurt us. It's bad right now, but then it's not bad anymore. 1 roll. Here we go. Oh my goodness, we got a 3. So that's actually pretty great. So this breaks even, and we win $100 there. All right. So let's just rack that. And let's rack this too, because if the 11 comes now, I mean, we got to consider this as free money right there. So we're playing this round. We're playing this round for free. Now, don't get your hopes up because usually, let's see what happens. And I say usually because I see it a lot. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Yep, I knew it. Don't get your hopes up. There's a 7. All right, so that 100 that we just won, we have to give back. Oh, all right. So now we're back to even. All right, so we're not playing for free on this hand anymore. All right, let's see what we get here. Here we go. Let's see if we can get past no 7, no 11. We just got the 7. Will it come 2 times in a row? I don't know. How about, no, it's an 8. It was a spinner on the dice, so that was kind of scary. The suspense was too much. All right, so we're back out on the 8. We do have that 10, and we're going to go out for 100. So remember, we have 100 here, so we're going to play 100 out here, and we're going to do a hard 8 just for $5. And the point is 8. Let's see if we can get a 5 or a 6. That would be great. So here we go. And every once in a while, I am checking the chat. So if you have any suggestions or questions, let me know. And then we'll see where we go from there. All right, let's get a 5 or a 6. That would be ideal. Oh, there's a 7. Crap. All right, so a 7 out. Now remember, we did get past it, although we were playing even. 7 came, and we lost $100 out here, but we won $100 right there. So again, we are up on our bankroll, but doesn't feel like it. All right, let me check the chat to see if there's any questions, thoughts, and we'll roll another one here. Let me see here. Yeah, all right, here we go. I'll check it before every roll. How about that? If you want to say something, get a shout out. All right, here we go. Again, no 7, no 11. Let's see what happens. And it's a 3. Oh, don't get your hopes up. But there's a 3. All right, so that pays. So let's put that in our rack. Here we go. Let's roll again. Let's roll again. And let's see if we can get a 2 or a 3 again would be great. A 9. So we're out on the 9 again. 6, 3, 9. So there's that. And what I'll do on the next one is I'll just do a random roller, okay? Because, I mean, what I mean is I'll shake them and throw them instead of setting them. Because, I mean, if this system's working when I'm setting, it's the key is it should work when it's random as well, because setting is just probability, it's just mechanics. Some people say it's still random. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Because I've been having short rolls by setting, you know, so it is pretty random, right? All right. So I got 100. So let's put 100 out, and we're up in our bankroll, and because we're up in our bankroll, I'm gonna go ahead and put the 5 in here. So I'm gonna play for 95 out there and 100 here. So 195 average bet. I'm getting points for a free cruise right now, but because I'm up with my bankroll, I'm not really concerned with like making sure I have the 9. Like if the 9 comes, I'll win $10, I'll lose 90, but I just won 100, you know, so I'm okay right now. You got to manage your bankroll overall. So in my rack, I would have my 1,000 aside, and then I'd play with the rest. And when you're playing with this, you have to count this as playing with $95. But you're not playing with 195 because if the 9 comes, you're going to lose this, but you still have this. You know, you don't lose this money. And if the 7 comes, you get the money back, you know. So really, if the 9 comes, you know, there's only 4 ways to make a 9. So let's see if we can miss those 4 dice combinations out of 36. There's only 4 ways to make a 9. Let's see. What do you usually put on the 6 and 8? If the point is 6 and 8. If the point is 6 and 8, I still put 30, and then I'll put a $10 or $5 hard way just to get one of the combinations. All right, let's see if we can get a 6 and 8. Speaking, and it's a 4, hard 4, and so that is $10 here. And let's go ahead and put 10 on the 9. So the 9 looks like 10. It won't like. Remember, we're playing for breaking even. This system wins slow, but it also loses slow, so you have more time at the table. Let's see. We still want no 9, but let's see if we can get a 5, 6, or 8. And there's the 9. It came. All right, here we go. So let's see. So we're going to throw in $1. Well, actually, the way it would go is they would take the don't. Quick, it's gone. You look down, it's gone. And then they'll pay the field, and then we're going to throw in $1, and we'll get 15 for 1. Let's take that 9 down, and then we can actually just see how much we. So that's 25, 35, $45. So $45, 55. We lost $50, but remember we won 100. So we're still up on this hand because of that come out 3. That feels a little bit better, doesn't it? We still won money, even though we got the 9. And we would have broke even if we got the 7 on after the puck was on. All right, let's go back up for 100. Want to do a random roller, random shooter? Let's see if there's any other questions here. Do you have a video that shows this strat? Yeah, most of my videos, if you search my channel, and it's called Light in the Darkness. So Light in the Darkness, because you're playing the dark side, but you're also playing the light side. And so you're playing the light, but you're in the darkness. So dark side, light in the darkness. And I figured that would be a cool name for it. So, all right, Light in the Darkness is the name of this strategy. All right, now we're gonna do a random roller. Shake 'em, bake 'em. Let's see what happens with the shake 'em and bake 'em. All right, we're shaking them. Ready? Ready for this? Throw them. And it's a 3. Wow. Wow. Some people call this guy Randy. He's a random Randy. And so Randy just threw me $100. Thanks, Randy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Shake him, throw him. And it's an 8. All right, we got an 8. So again, we got that 100, so we're up on this hand. So you can, for example, you know that 100? If you wanted to, I could go 60 on the 8 and still break even or make money on this hand no matter what happens, okay? I could go 10 on the hard 8 and then make the 8 more valuable than the DP or the don't pass. And let's go ahead and do that. And then what we're gonna do now, because we're up significantly with our bankroll, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the field to feed the other numbers and see if Randy can get us paid. Come on, pay us, Randy. And there's a 10. All right, so that pays in the field. So let's just get a 9. We're just gonna spread out. All right, come on, Randy. Come on, Randy. There we go. And it's a 5, okay? So it's a 5, and being that that's a 5, it's gonna pay a difference of 25 because we'll lose in the field, it pays 35. Let's get a 10, and let's get a 4, and let's put another 10 in the field. So I don't know if you noticed that, but we won 35. Well, we won 25 and we're putting out 30. So we kind of went a little bit heavy there, but we're expecting Randy to do well. Is that smart? Here we go, Randy. Oh my gosh, Randy, why? Why, Randy? 7 out. 7 out. All right, so believe it or not, we still won money on this. Is that crazy or what? We still won money. All right, we get a $100 refund because we were playing the Light in the Darkness. So we got a $100 refund on a 7 out. All right, let's check the chat, see what's going on. Oh, Randy, I'll just call it the heel, just the heel throw. Randy, the heel throw. All right, here we go. Let's want to do another Randy, another random, or if anybody has a dice set you want me to use, I'll throw it. But you got to put it in quick. Put it in the chat quick if you want me to throw a certain set. All right. Let's see if there's any other. All right. Hey, thanks for finding my page. Man 8 dude. Puts 69 on the don't come. Big drunk. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do okay, hey, let's do this. Random shooter, we're going up to 200. Let's go up to 200 because we're up on our bankroll. So let's see if we can get past that 7-11 on right now. That would be awesome on a random. This is not Randy anyway. This is, we'll just say this is a big drunk throwing the dice. How about that? There will be one at the table at some point during the night. Then I'll do a 3-2 set after this. All right, here we go. But I'm expecting a big drunk to take long time just like I am, and then finally throw the dice and get a 7. 7. Oh my gosh. Speaking of big drunk, I was getting a little drunk on money because I was up, and now I just took all my profits and lost them right there. All right. So big drunk passed out, fell over after he rolled a 7, and so they passed the dice, and so they passed the dice to. Let's see, who'd they pass the dice to? Yeah, baby, easy wins. Big drunk. Big drunk had to get another beer and left the table even though they were rolling the dice. So what's the set we're gonna do here? We're gonna do a set this time. And it is the 3-2 what? So 3-2 what? So if you're saying 3-2, the first two numbers are the top and the inside of the dice. So this would be 3-2. What do I need the other dice to be? Okay, so or are you wanting 3 and 2 like this? But I would need to know what these numbers are supposed to be. So this would be a 3-2-2-1, okay? But I could turn it around and I can make it like a 3-2-2-3. I don't know if you can see that. So what is it? Oh, Randy's calling out another one. All right, I guess I'm gonna go with the other one. 6-2. All right, 6-2. 5-1. So 6-2-5-1. So this is what it would look like. So 6-2-5-1. Oh, did we get it? Okay, so 3-2-2-3. All right, sorry about that, Randy. All right, here we go. 3-2, 3-2, 2-3. I don't use this one that often. So this is like a 5-9 set, and the reason why is because it has 5s, and the other side of the 5s are 9s. So, okay, so this is a 5-9 set. We're gonna throw it from the 3-2, 2-3, and we should get 5s or 9s. But we're on the don't, and let's see, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're down, even though I lost that $200 just a second ago, we're down like literally like $5. Like less than $10 we're down. All right, let's see if we can get past the no 7, no 11 on this come out roll. Here we go. And it is a 10. 10. You're saying, that was supposed to be a 5 or a 9, wasn't it? Well, that's if the dice behave. All right. All right, let's see. So again, now 4 and 10 are the absolute best. The absolute best. You know why? On a cruise, you have to pay up front. You have to pay up front with a VIG in order to do a buy bet. Now, 4 or 10, if you go $20 or higher, it's called a buy bet. Now, it pays differently, and you have to pay a commission or a tax called a VIG, which is short for the word vigorish. So you could look that up. And it would be funny if you said, "Hey, here's my vigorish." They would say, "What?" It's called a vigorish, a VIG. So it costs $2. Okay, so there's $52, and it pays 100. So this is perfect because now we have some more money put out there. Now, if we're putting 50, we can't really go all the way up here. But what we can do, let's play for a little bit of money. So we'll see how much we're playing for. Because if we did this and we did minimum all the way, so let me see. So there's 50, there's 50, here's 2, and we did another 4. So we're playing for $6, okay? This goes back to the casino. So right now on a 4 and 10, I would play for $6. So now I'm in it for 6. If a 7 comes, I'll lose $6 pretty much. Is that good? All right, here we go. Let's see. We got the 2, 3, 3, 2. 2, 2, 3. I don't know if you can see that. 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2. Right? All right, here we go. Let's see if we can not get a 10. All right, there's a 6. Okay, now remember when I said I was playing for $6? So that 6 pays $14. The first thing I'm gonna do is get my $6 back. I'll actually get another 2 back, and then I'll press the 6 by 1 unit. So the 6 looks like 18. I'll get my, so now I'm winning, I'm breaking even or winning $2 on this roll after 1 hit. Great, I love it. And I press the 6 a little bit. So let's see, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 2, 3. All right, here we go. Craps 3. Now in this system, because I went across, maybe the next hit I could get a filled, but it doesn't make sense to get a filled if you have a $10 field. It doesn't make sense if you have $10 on the 5 and 12 on the 8, because you only win a difference of $4. So it doesn't make sense to get a field if you only have minimum bets on the 5, 6, and 8. So we didn't win anything there, but let me see. I want to check the chat, see if there's anything. All right, so we didn't win anything there, but it's okay because we're winning $2 on this roll, or we're breaking even. But we're also, oh sorry, my set 3, 2, 2, 3. All right. So the thing about it is we're getting over $200 average bet at the craps table right now, and that equals free cruise after 2 sessions if we could do that. All right, here we go. 6, hard 6. That's great that the 6 hit because we pressed that 6 and it pays 21. So 18 pays 21. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press that 8 just like I did the 6, and then I'll press the 5 just like I did. So now these all pay 21. Now I have $10 I could put in the field. So I'll either win $10 or I'll win $11 if it's a 5, 6, and 8, because I'll lose 10 but I'll win 21. I hope that made sense. All right, 3, 2, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's see if we could get, it doesn't matter what we get. We're winning $2 or breaking even. And you might say, why don't you lock up some more? I like to get to a place where it's significant, the amount that I'm gonna win. All right, let's see what happens. And it is a 9. All right, so that's cool because we win in the field and we win 14 there. But what we're gonna do there is we're actually gonna throw in $1 and we're gonna say take it to a quarter, okay? So 14 plus 1 is 15 plus 10 is 25. So we're gonna take our winnings. Now we did add $1, so now we're gonna make $1 or break even with this shooter. But we're really making a lot of points. That's the thing. All right, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. All right, any questions or thoughts about all this? The drunk's back. Oh, he wants to roll the dice. He's trying to pull them out of your hand. No, you passed the dice. Remember, you wanted to go to the bar. All right, here we go. And it is a 4. Nice. Okay, I forgot to lock this up, and they usually say stays it plays, but we won't do that. We'll just rack it, and then we'll just get another 4. Okay, now we're gonna take $10 that we won in the field, and we're gonna place it on the 5, which will make it look like 25. Okay. Then the 4, we're actually gonna buy it for 25. And so the way that works is it pays 18. And then being that it pays 18, we're gonna say make it look like 25 or buy it for 25. And we're gonna have to pay that. So we're gonna get $2 back to our rack. We're making $3 or breaking even on this shooter, folks. All right. But now we're at the place where we have some significant, we have to get our 6 and 8 up, but we're at a place where we can make some significant money. Let's see if we can with a 2-3. I mean 3-2, 2-3. All right. All right, here we go. Craps dealer. What's up? You are a craps dealer. So you probably hate me right now because I haven't bet for the dealers yet. Because this isn't a lot. There's a hard 10. Oh man, we got the 10, but we didn't get a hard way. We probably should get a hard way and we missed it. We pressed everything out there. But this is what's really cool. So the 10 came. We're gonna win $10 in the field, right? We're gonna have to throw in $2 so that we could get paid our 100, okay? So we get paid our 100, and so then we could take all this down if we wanted to, which I usually would. I would just start over because it's another come out. Okay, so if you take this down, they're gonna give you your $2 back, okay? So there's that. You take the 4 down, you're gonna get $1 back. So there's that. Let's take all this down as well. So, and then we have our $18, 6 and 8. Now you can choose what you want to do here because you could lock up some profit and just not go out like you did last time. But let's see if we get past the 7-11 on this. And so now we're going to do a different dice set. And I forget what the dice set was. The 6251. All right. That was a good dice set. We didn't get the bad number the whole time. All right. What is this one? The 6-2. So 6-2. All right. And then the 5-1. 6-2-5-1. So here we go. This is what it would look like. It would be 6-2-5-1. All right, let's see what we do here with this. Coming out, no 7, no 11, and we got the 11 on top. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of scared. And it is a 7. Oh my goodness. So we lost 100. There went our profit from our last shooter. But let's go back up with another 100. Want to go up to 200? Are we going to ladder this? Let's go to 200. Let's get a black for that. We're laddering it. We're at 200. Let's see if we could get past. What is this again? 6. What was it again? 6-2? Oh my goodness. 6-2-5-1. All right, here we go. 6-2-5-1. Any comments on that? Any comments on that come out 7 right there? All right. Just Nate probably sees it all the time. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get past it this time. 4 or 10 would be ideal, and it is a 6. 6 is not necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily good either. Because 6, there's 5 ways to make a 6. There's a lot of combinations on a 6. So we got 200 here. Now, the higher you go, the more options you have, okay? Because look, we could do, let me get another black, because we could do 150 and another 50, right? For example, let's get it with some nickels. Okay, so let's see, what is this? This is 200, so we have 200. So we could do 150 on the 6. that pays, what does that pay? 150 pays 190 or something like that. 180, I don't know. What does it pay, dealer, my dealer friend? 150 on the 6. And then we'll have to do a hard 6. But let's see, let's do this 8. And we'll do this, and then we'll do a hard 8, or hard 6, I mean. So there we go. That's how we're going to use our 200. So again, what does 150 on a 6 pay? Anybody? 175. Okay, so we'd lose $25. Now, again, all we need is one hit. If we can get one hit, like on the 8 right now, we don't have the 5. Maybe let's put the 5 up for 10 instead of the hard 6. All right, let's do that. Because we're doing this set here. It is the 6-2-5-1. 6-2-5-1. All right, here we go. We're in the field though, so hopefully, see this. If a 5 comes, we would win $4 because we'd lose the field and get paid 14. So I hate that, but we're gonna do it. Here we go. And it is 10 on the end. So with that, I would say we're gonna get paid in the field. I would say let's go to 15 here and let's go $5 on the hard 6. There we go. If a 6 comes hard, we're winning money. We're not losing. That's good. So 1 hit, and well, if it comes easy, we're still going to lose a little bit. But okay, what is it? 6-2, 6-2, 5-1. All right, and who is this? Randy actually had a dice set instead of random. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a 8. That would be great. And it's a 5. We got the 5, and so we're kind of little betting here because we lose the field, we win 21, so the difference is $11. Let's go back and let's take that to 25. So now we're 25 on the 5. So now we're back to some significant amounts. We could put 6 on the hard 6. Why not? 6 on the hard 6 makes sense. Although if it does, we want it to be a hard 6, not easy. All right, let's see. 5-1, 6-2, 5-1. Randy's shooting. Here we go. Don't blame me. Blame Randy. Blame the dice. And it is a 10, hard 10. Wow, getting some hard ways. So here we go. We get that. Let's rack something. Let's take this to 10. We'll do a two-way. We'll do a hard 6 for the dealers for $1. That's for our dealer friend here, Just Nate 05. It's Just Nate getting a, and what is this again? A 6-2, 6-2, 5-1. All right, here we go. So we did we rack anything? I don't even, oh my goodness. Did I lose track? Let's see, here we go. And that is a 10. It's right off. I mean, it kind of went off the map, but not off the table. It was right off the screen, I think, but that's a 10. So we got another 10. So there's that. So let's do this. Let's, if we throw in 2, and we pressured this 150 by 12, then we're definitely making money if we can just rack one more hit. Is that the worst thing to say? One more. All I need is one more hit. One more. Let's see. Can we get, oh, you called it 10 again. Dang. Gotta, what's this one gonna be? Let's get an 8. And it is a 5, 5, 5. All right, so that's a good one because we're gonna get 25, and we're gonna go back, and we're gonna rack 25. So we know that we're winning no matter what with this shooter. I know it took a long time to get there, but we just had low risk the whole time, you know? So here we go. Is that what's coming next? The bad number? Well, the cool thing with this strategy is it doesn't matter if that comes next because we won money already, and we get a $200 rebate if it does come. So let's see what happens. 5, 6, 6-2, 5-1. So it is the 6 and 2, 5, 1. 6, 2, 5, 1. And it's a 9. It's a 9. So that's just a $10 winner. So now I'll probably just get a 9 and start spreading out because I'm fine with what we've won so far. So here we go. Let's roll them again. Got it. And it's a Yo 11. Yo 11. So that's another $10. Let's go ahead and get a 10 because that's been hitting. And that was nice because that landed the way we rolled it because that was on top and it landed with that on top. So that's how we threw it and that's how it landed. That's great. And it's a 4. It's a 4. It would be it would be the only one in this whole thing that we don't have, but we do have it in the field. Let's get that 4. All right, 5. sorry, 6251. Here we go. Now we have all the numbers, and there's a 5. There's a 5. That's a difference of $25 because we lose the field, and then we put the field back. Let's make the 9 look like 25, and the 4 and 10 look like 15 each. Yeah, see, we're pressing the inside. All right, here we go. 6251. All right, here we go. And it's a 7 out. Oh my goodness. Was I rushing? Was I going too fast? Yep. All right, so all this comes down. And this was all casino money, by the way, most of it, right? And being that all that comes down, we get the $200 refund, right? Because we're on the DP, don't pass. And so let's count it up and see where we are with our bankroll. Overall, we are 900, let's see, 1,032. So out of all that play, we actually made $32 out of all that play. And more importantly, we are halfway to a free cruise. We do another session like this, and we have a free cruise offer for 2 people worth $2,000. So the way I think about it is, I just won $2,032. You know, now you do have to pay taxes and port fees, which is like $200. So, all right, so maybe I'm still down, but you get free play when you go on a cruise. If you get a certain amount of points, it comes with free play. So my goal is always to get at least $250 worth of free play, which is the same amount of money that it would cost for the taxes and port fees. And all I do is get there and I get my $250 in free play. That's how it works. So let's see if we have any let's see, how long is this session? Is 2 hours at the table or more? I would do a session of 3 or 4 hours. So it's average bet by hour. So if I had $200 average bet and I played for 1 hour, I would have 200 points. Now this one I had $400. So after 1 hour, I would have had 400 points. So I like to use the earnings to actually go up and play higher. It's the same system. It's a hybrid system. I just play higher with the winnings. And then if I make it, then I'm getting a lot more points. So I've made in 4 hours, or probably 5 hours, I made 1,000 points one time, which was really great because 1,200 points is a free cruise, you know? So let's see, any other questions, any other thoughts? Well, yeah, I just want to thank everybody for watching. And again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you can see some ship tours, some port tours, casino tours, and how to play craps if you don't know how to play, and then how to play craps on a cruise, because it is a little bit different than playing craps in Vegas. So what is the minimum bankroll? I usually bring, I've done it with $300 before, but 500, I'll bring 500 if I have 500 free play. So $1,000 is nice. But I always say don't bring more than what the cruise costs, because if you lose it all and get a free cruise, you just pretty much prepaid for the cruise. So like example, well, if it's a $2,000 cruise and you brought $2,000 and you won a free cruise, but you lost like $2,000 and got the cruise, you just prepaid for it. But if you're trying to win a $2,000 cruise and you're going to spend $5,000 to get it, that's a little bit overpaying for the cruise. But it is so much fun, so entertaining. But yeah, I've done it for 300, and I know people that have done it for 300, but man, it's a grind and it takes a long time because you have a lower average bet. So right on, Roy. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody for watching. Go over and subscribe to the channel if you would. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Holy Roller, and I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.